Oh,
holy poggers!
Oh, no hesitation. Ame goes immediately to Faceless Void.
It's like the best Faceless Void game I think I've ever seen.
Really?
It's like insanely good against their heroes.
You have to just chain wave pull with the double melee. And they're not wave pulling. They're kind of playing it straight up. They have a stacked big camp threat here, which is annoying for Boxy right now. And look at XTS, even getting aggressive. I don't know if he'll get a pay for that, but no.
Short little charge away. Doesn't get it far enough. Oh,
Wow, he
no.
didn't break it.
That is going to be a problem because eventually Boxy,
Faster?
he closes the distance with the plasma fuel slowdown. They don't even need the cogs. They'll get the kill just the regular old way. Okay, I like how that was a great caster curse, Avery.
Yeah, I really.
XXS even getting aggressive.
Well, that's why I was surprised. I'm like, what?
All right, so what's the play here? Is Razor going to TP back, and then Boxy's going to go for him? Trying to get him. Oh, got him. Battery assault. Now XXS is going to die. That really hurts because he did half the damage to all these creeps. They're going to deny a bunch of these.
Oh, man. That's painful.
Well, the support's hanging around mid. Eventually, there's going to be some battle that comes of it, and it's Tofu getting caught.
Will be stacks for XXS as he clears through a little bit here. FY, I don't know what your plan was there, boy, but it's not going to work out. I still don't understand why XG early.
Means this smoke might get red. XXS farming up neutrals. Gets spotted by Tofu, gets off the disruption, pretty far away for the rest of the team to get here, but he doesn't have much mana to work with. In fact, doesn't have enough to be able to get the charge away.
This is the hero you want to abuse. It's just free food every time. I mean, XG are just stacking, clearing stacks.
Wait, who's going to do this?
Double
attack, by
TP
the way?
top for the Razor.
Yeah, Nikkei's going to get caught by the coil. He's definitely dead here.
How did he end up? I'd like to see a replay if you have it. How he ended up
He's just going to jump back in to try and kill XXS here with a Dissimulate landing. A bit of damage, not quite good enough, though.
So I think that was super, super value. They get the first tier 1 in this game.
Nice dodge there from FY, but he's going to need a whole lot more than just that. Snowball time is pretty good. Coil's going to get used. Unfortunately, the Razor's here, so nothing to say, says.
Yeah, that was
Sorry,
ambitious. I don't think you can sit back and farm the Void Spear Ags without a single tier 1 going down.
Going for it. Tried to do the Dissimulate rune grab play. Got him on the spear and the hook shot and the remnant.
Dang.
Wow. What a backstab there from Ace. Game was getting a little quiet
nice.
there, but all of a sudden Liquid get a decent breakaway. Golem going to be dropped for a third tier 1 tower with the Siege Wagon behind it. And Ace is immediately going to be chronoed. I don't think FY knew that was the game plan. That did not look like the play at all. Now FY's just going to die for it, and your Chronosphere's on cooldown. Well, that is a great way to give Liquid an opening and allow them to start swarming you. Now they don't have to worry about Chrono. XXS is going to try his luck farming on the other side of the map here. But if he runs into the Shadow Demon, there goes much of his luck.
Too easy.
Ooh, nothing to say. Ooh, missed the spear. Hit him with the God's Rebuke. Stop in the blink. They have a Aether Remnant on him. That'll kill him with alongside the Silence. Actually, the Silence, he had a lot of Magic Wand charges and Lotus and a whole lot more to work with. He's going to try and TP away. Oh, just God's Rebuke to end his life. You cannot, like, that's one of those deaths that, why?
Because what's happening is what's supposed to happen. Like, you have no early playmaking. You don't have the ability to really stall the game. Like, this is Liquid's game to lose in some sense. Now, there's decent...
Oh, Shield Rune. That is going to make things really awkward here. They're throwing everything they have. They will get him. The rest of Liquid rounding the corner, but unsure if they can take the fight without their Void Spirit.
Oh, Ame jumped in. He has to defend the Chrono.
Okay, yeah.
Like,
Defensive Chrono goes out immediately. Tofu, he's going to purge XXS here. FY's just going to barrel in, and that's probably for the best. Create a distraction. Keep the Razor off the rest of your heroes. They're going to go for Boxy as they retreat backwards here. That'll be a nice kill to get. Unfortunately, Ace getting the kill, another to say, and now has the arena to get XXS as well. 2 kills, turns to 3. The Golem gets dropped, the Spear still gets the pin on the Primal Beast, and he doesn't have to jump away. And now it means the Warlock is going to join him in death. 3 turns to 4.
So much of that was decided by Ame leaping in there and just getting caught off guard with the Razor sitting around the edge, which means he has to throw a defensive Chrono. So So you don't have this firepower in the middle of the fight. It's time for Void to farm up. There's his BKB done. Puck's is almost done. We'll have a triple BKB timing here, but this is Liquid's Aegis to use aggressively, and they are getting aggressive.
XXS, Demonic Purge. He does manage to get the grab on the Razor. Disruption goes down from Tofu. He's going to give his life to help out Mickey here. Now, Mickey is going to be surrounded by a lot of heroes, but he's joined by the Void Spirit, managed to get the Chronosphere and Coil onto the two of them. They're going to focus on the Razor, but unfortunately, Puck was stuck inside of that one. Manta goes down. There goes the Aegis. Ame, in a way, he killed Nothing to Say.
They destroyed him.
Now he's got to run in shame. Unfortunately, I think the penalty for that is death. He's going to be silenced up, not landing the spear, but he doesn't really have anywhere to run to.
Too much chase down.
Yeah.
That Aegis is so strong in that fight. Nisho's running a regen rune the entire time. Couple bad pickoffs, 1 or 2 bad fights. That's all it takes. Now you're down 16k. And it looks like a steep uphill battle. Still can't try and scale into this Faceless Void late game, but you're just going to keep bleeding kills like this. Maybe even more.
The and one. Oh, we didn't have another round of silence up yet. The Remnant is going to grab him still, though. They actually have a lot of coverage for Phase Shift. They've got Spear, they've got the Cog hit, they've got Resonant Pulse, they've got Aether Remnant. It's actually pretty difficult for Puck.
Do have Chrono here.
Yeah, they're trying to fight this without 3 different heroes. This is why Extreme Gaming are willing to take it, but apparently Mickey is too strong for them. He's still going to run down FY.
What a beast.
Yeah.
He's got full Satanic. That's why all my Gales on that one. Let it go into the base.
At some point in time, the overwhelming strength of Liquid. They'll get the right kind of pick off. And even if they don't have the greatest objective taking, so you were just kind of farming because you felt like the fight was not possible. Now they're going to try and catch Liquid on the retreat back here, but Liquid has maintained a formation of 5. They are going to take this in a 5 versus 5. It looks like both supports are probably going to be given up. XXS is going to go back into it. That's a refresher. That there's no way you're stopping this Razor. You're only giving him more opportunity to drain, an excuse to use the refresher, an excuse to pop Satanic, another Link, and perhaps enough damage to end the game here. Nothing to say, makes the zip away. He's okay. Ame fighting out with the Ace. Back to the laning phase, eh? Oh no, a disruption. The one-man Chrono countered by a Shadow Demon. This is just sad.
Yeah, it is sad.
I mean, that looks so... I don't, you know, there was no chance of them winning it. That was a Hail Mary, no doubt about it.
Oh.
But there was so much of this mid-game that felt
wasted.
Yeah,
I agree. Like with the start they had, this is the kind of lineup, like you're gonna pick this lineup as XG and you win and you get out of the lanes like that in this event. They're very good at playing through Nisha and a fast hero on Mickey, abusing the lanes, abusing their advantage, doing objectives quickly, just going high ground when they know they have the advantage. Like that Aegis, they just run it behind the tier 2 bottom.
It was like you said, a lot of the hammers.
Bristleback.
Huh.
Bristleback! If you can't hear Avery doing his Bristleback voices in the background, but he loves doing it.
Your 2 supports are pretty useless. Shackle's not a real stun against this hero.
Ravage.
Yeah, Ravage.
Spirit Breaker's coming. Ravage.
Oh, it's time for First Blood. Come on down to Birmingham, boys. Never mind.
You ruined it with the British accent. They thought it was so atrocious.
Oh! Come on down to Birmingham and get me some rum.
Do you think a shark has ever killed a condor in
100%.
the history of the world?
Dude, you know how many millions and millions of years sharks have existed? They're one of the oldest living species on planet Earth.
Yes,
maybe
I am aware.
It's absolutely...
And yet I don't think one has ever killed
that is
a
an
condor.
insane statement you just made.
I think you made the insane statement. What are you talking about?
Almost as insane as this kill attempt, which was fatal for FY.
It was.
That feels really bad too when you buy range up and it dies on career because you just lose all of, you know, that short lane value, which is where you really want the item.
Did you see the image that popped up, by the way?
What? No.
You missed it. Production showed a shark eating a...
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm trying to actually analyze and pay attention to the game.
Thought you would appreciate production
Of
trying to
course,
back you up.
A shark is eating a pelican. That's a no-brainer.
Ooh, by X-Nova.
He got beat down, man.
Trying a little bit too hard to disrupt all the lane pulling shenanigans. Pretty far out there. But yeah, Void Spirit versus Puck again. Nisha, I think doing worse than Nothing to Say was in this matchup. Oh, look at that
Huge net worth upgrade for Mickey there.
fancy Spirit Breaker cosmetic.
I don't think XG can really defend the shrine. I think it's just gone. They'll have to trade it out, take the other one. They do have a level 6 Kez to do that.
Yeah, Centaur, like they're going to TP in for this.
It's going to be a fight.
Ace
There's a tax
can
speed
actually
buff.
hold this. Yeah, it doesn't look good. It doesn't
potato
look
revenge?
good. I feel like maybe you should just give this up. More TPs are coming in, though. The Puck is going to be here, and that's going to force Ame off of it. He did not do enough damage to Ace. Ame's now going to go back to it, saying, well, I've been caught by Nisha anyway, so he hopes that he can at least get the kill on Ace. Surrounded a bit, gets off the Raptor Dance. Oh, no, we actually got stunned. Now gets off the Raptor Dance. Does manage to hit Ace. If he can get a little bit more damage on him, he might take out for the Kazurai Katana. I think maybe he's done enough. He has.
Yeah, but look at what is happening. On the other side of the map, Nikkei gets the kill, gets the rundown, but will he die?
Gets
To
the
neutrals.
death to the neutrals. I mean,
Perfect sequence for him.
yeah. What are we getting in return from this? What is this draft? What was the goal here? What is it good at? Silence on the Kez. Cole goes out, not grabbing the Kez, grabs the Chen. Boxy's in pretty deep here. Might be in trouble. Shackle shot to ensure he does die. Even as the ult goes out, the Kazurai Katana takes him down.
Tournaments are coming up soon. Would be an objective you'd like to take with this XG lineup. You have this Chen Tidefall. I don't know if you're contesting this Bristleback, man. He is big, bad, and in charge. Look at the damage going in his Tide. He might just die up here.
Just keeps on cleansing off everything, and it doesn't matter. The damage just keeps ramping up. There is Ame here. They're going to pop the Ravage and go for it. Mickey drops low. Is he going to die? He's going to stick around for the
Oh,
kills.
he's
He's
gonna
going to
kill
go
all.
after all of them. Oh, the damage is immense. He gets a triple off of it. He's going to chase after Ame. I mean, that's just too much. He gets caught by Nothing to Say as a result and will die. Mickey feeling himself a little too hard there. Coil in the back line does finish off Ame, though. So the rest of the team can clean that up. Stomp on to Nothing to Say. Void Spirit in some trouble trying to play around his Remnant. His timing up. Astral Step, 2 seconds, 1 second. OP up as soon as the silence is gone. Now gets hit by the Ice Path. He's got it now, but he doesn't have the mana now. Now he needs the wand charges, and that was on cooldown. Man.
Nisha, he wants one more here.
It's just non-stop all the way back behind the tier 3s.
That's a dieback for FY. A 6-man wipe. Probably enough to shut down the kill attempt. You're kind of left with Blink Ravage plays, some surprise factor.
Once again, the little 2-man team threatening the Kez. We saw the double supports almost kill him earlier. Now, Nisha joins with Boxy, threatens his life, forces out a reaction out of Extreme, which is the Chen heals. FY's win run is on cooldown. Mickey actually turns to help out the Jakiro instead of going for the kill. Den the water on the Jakiro, and there's just too much. With the Crimson Guard, they lack the damage. Nothing to Say is going to TP away from tier 2 back to Fountain, while XXS will die behind his tier 2.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Like, the fact that Liquid is doing this without even thinking about Roshan.
Oh, who
does so
cares?
much.
Ame gets caught by the charge again. He showed on lanes.
Same team as last time. This time around, they have enough damage.
He just calls it. Ame wants out of this one.
I don't blame him.
Yeah, I don't really get what the game plan was with these support duos. I think from a draft perspective, these support duos were incapable of basically nothing. It's like, what is there to say about this game? It just felt easy, man. You're playing against Wind Ranger Chen. What are you scared of? You're scared of your internet dropping out. That's like the greatest risk.